Sun is the closest star to us. In 2003, Flash in the star has emitted energy equal to 200 billions of hydrogen bombs that created a wave of charged particles flying with a speed more than 9 million kilometers per hour to the Earth. That was one of the most devastating flashes ever seen by humanity. Moving across the Earth, solar wind destroyed energy and communication infrastructure. At the time, it was not major damage. This event serves as a reminder that our life, world, everything belong to Sun. The border that protects us against space winds becomes thinner. Can our civilization survive another one superstorm? In 150 million kilometers, located the main energy source of our solar system. It creates and lights our lives. The Sun. For most of us, the Sun continues to be mystery. Too bright to look at it with the naked eye. A lot of us think that it's constant and never changing. Only some of us know what is happening inside that beast. It keeps its secrets well underneath its bright shine. We're created a lot of observed centers across the globe to supervise sun radiation. It was like weather observation system in solar system scale. The sun was in the most active state at the time. Scientists were observing active zone NM9076 directed exactly to the Earth. Chance of great flash with irreversible consequences for Earth was very high. Observing stations in the space near 1.5 million kilometers from the Sun on stable orbits around the Sun was monitoring it, which helped to detect flashes and other events. Thousands of energy blasts on the Sun happens every year. Magnetic fields creates coronal loops emitting large amount of high-energy plasma into space. Up to the moment, flashes were not large and not too dangerous. At the time, scientists suggested that flash will not be directed to the Earth. That what happened led to almost total annihilation of life as we know it. Million tons of radioactive particles were thrown to the Earth with the speed more than 10 million kilometers per hour. This flash was the most devastating in the history of the solar system. Less than in 16 hours, it will be on Earth. In 8 minutes, Earth was irradiated with gamma and ultraviolet rays that damage upper atmosphere and destroying satellites, all communication and infrastructure. As a result, whole cities were destroyed from the Earth. All that made our life comfortable was destroyed. Destroyed nuclear stations of the Earth, added even more radiation to radioactive background. High radiation level led to mutations in those who managed to survive on the surface of the Earth. Only hunger, thirst, and painful death were waiting for them. Someone hid in bunkers. One of them were my ancestors. How much time has passed after all that? I don't know. They're gone. Long time ago. While surface of our planet was unsuitable for life. There, deep underground, multiple generations grown up. But food supply began to end, even those that we can find nearby. Survivors had to go outside known territories in search of food and water. They grouped together to survive and grew some food and defend from mutants themselves. The chaos ruled on the surface. My name is Raven. My mission began. My commander told me that our community is on the edge of hunger. Food supplies will not last for a long time, probably less than several months. I have to find something that saves us from death, but What should I do? And where should I start? I don't know.